Hi guys. Today is Saturday, and I usually come to you on Fridays, but I've started a new job, and I'm very, very busy at this job. It is a endeavor that I'm telling you. I went from going 5 miles an hour to 60, and my body is really saying, ouch, slow down, but I can't. I got to keep going. And so it's been good. And I'm saying this with a smile because I'm glad to be in a busy hospital. I'm glad to be doing what I love to do. And so I just truly feel blessed to have that opportunity. Um, in light of that, I'm going to be even more busy because I plan on taking on yet another job. It's just going to be per diem. Um, but I have the opportunity to work and get some things taken care of, like some extra debts that I've accumulated. And I would like to work a little bit more and pay those debts down. And I also am interested in buying a gas saving car because I drive a SUV right now, which drinks a lot of petroleum. And I'm going to go with a green car, hopefully at the beginning of the year. So I've been researching online for the best options for me in the way I use a vehicle that could help me with that. So I was just thinking, in the light of how bad things are nowadays, with the recession and things of that nature, what ways can we incorporate into our lifestyles, or what things can we do financially to help us out through these difficult times that we're having? And so I've been taking a look, just doing a self-examination of things that I feel like I'm wasteful at, and by sharing this with you, I'm hoping that maybe you can take a look at your situation and tailor it to what it is that you need. Because for me personally, I think that I waste a lot of money at the grocery store. Everything that I buy pretty much is organic, for the most part, um, or you know, I pay extra because I eat a vegan lifestyle, but I also waste a lot of money because a lot of the stuff that I'm buying, um, if I don't use it right away, it perishes on me, and it's crazy to throw out two um, bunches of celery that maybe I've used 3 or 4 stalks off, that's turned completely yellow in the refrigerator because I didn't use it. That's money going down the drain. And when we're living in a recession, you can't afford to just throw money away like that. So some tips that I'm trying to incorporate is like only buying what I plan to use that day when it comes to fresh produce. Now, if it's a situation where it's fruit or something like that, something that I know that I'll be eating on the daily, I'll be throwing it in my bag and taking that with me, then I can buy a little bit more of that. But in the case of like bell peppers, but and other things, I have to slow down on those type of things because they're going to go bad fast if I'm not using it. If I'm not standing in the kitchen chopping celery every day, I don't need to be buying 2 stalks of celery. One will do. And then ways to keep things fresh, freezing things. If you know that you see that you get to the point where it's do or die and you're not using it as fast as you think, go ahead and take you some time out of your schedule to wash and chop all those things up, put them in a freezer bag, label and date it, and put it in the freezer. That way, you'll have those veggies, when you need them, popping in for a stir fry, or have the chopped celery to make dressing, or whatever it is that you're using it for, or salads or whatever. you know keeping it that way instead of being wasteful and like I'm being now, and I'm having to throw this stuff away. It kind of pains me when I go in and clean the refrigerator out, and there's stuff there that's in the refrigerator that I've forgotten all about, and here I come in with this new thing, and I got stuff I got to throw away. It's ridiculous. We're living in hard times, and we got to really start looking at what we're doing and start saving money. Um, so yes, not only just with grocery buys, I look at the fact that you know I have a Netflix that I don't really use. I've never watched one single movie on it, but I'm paying $7.99 a month for a service that I don't use. Now, for some people, that may be pretty good because if they don't have cable television or satellite television and they're movie people, you can choose exactly what you want to watch, and that $7.99 a month is better than going out to the movies every weekend, much cheaper, and you can pop your own popcorn at home, and then Netflix delivers it to your Xbox Connect as well as your laptop, so you got great options there. So since I am stuck on certain shows that are currently running, and I'm think I'm gonna get rid of this Netflix and save me $8. So there's a lot of things that you can save on if you just take an inventory of the things that you do each day. I was looking at television, and I think it's Susie Orman or one of them. It was talking about just things how we spend every day. You know, like going out getting a latte or especially coffees, teas, whatever. All those marked up prices. You take a few minutes more in the morning, fix your own drink before you leave the house. It's just like you want it. It saves you tons of bucks, and you're out of the door, and you can save money that way. Bringing your own lunch to work, doing orientation at my new job for the hospital part. I didn't bring my lunch one day. Big mistake. I had this dried sandwich with veggies on it, and a iceberg lettuce salad. It's a small size salad, and a V8 um, juice. $7 and change for that. Ridiculous. I could have went down to the Subway and got a veggie sandwich from there for $5. Ridiculous. So about taking time out to bring your lunch to work, and especially like now, you know, working the 12-hour days, 3 days a week that I work. So now I got smart. Today I went out and I got whatever it is I thought I needed for a snack. So I got my snacks, got my granola, I got tofurkey to make my own sandwiches if I want a sandwich, and I got some Amy's vegan meals to pop it in my lunch bag so that it's no hassle. So when I get home at night and I'm worn out because we've had a busy day, only thing I had to do in the morning is throw my boxes in there and just get out the door, and I don't have to spend an arm and a leg eating at the job. So there's a lot of things to do. So I urge everybody to take a look at what you're spending now. See what things that you can cut out. Like I don't do a whole lot of excessive driving around because gas is expensive. And when you drive an SUV, that's a big waste. And even though my new job is closer to me, I still don't find it necessary to waste a lot of money going up and down the highway. So when I don't have to make unnecessary trips, I don't. When I go out, I try to think of everything it is that I need to do when I go out and get that done. And then ways to help you with that, go ahead and make lists. My problem is sometimes I forget the list. So, but if you have like reminders that you can do on your smartphone, program those reminders in. Go ahead and speak into that phone, and so that it'll save you time, it'll save you gas money, all the way around. It's a win-win situation. So I know this is just random and it's a little bit all over the place, but I think you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about here. It's about saving, not only financially, but emotionally, and being able to do the things that you need to do in a efficient manner, and to help us get through this hard time during this recession. We need to, think smart, and once we get our brain in gear as to what we need to do, we can survive the highs and lows of these rough times that we having. And so I want to wish the best to everybody. In closing, I hope that something that I've said here helps us out, and hope that we all get through it in one piece. And I know it's rough for a lot of people, um, but we'll make it. By the grace of God, we'll make it. All right, thanks.